Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 1 of this episode of Isla, Sombra! Brian has plans.
It's true.
He's scheming and he's plotting and whatever.
You can tell because I'm stroking my goatee.
Yeah, my mustache.
Evil.
Alright, anyway, welcome to this is episode 16 now of Isla Sombra.
I don't know, DM, what episode is it?
I can't count.
Oh.
So he's an idiot.
Yeah.
I failed out of kindergarten. What do you think I'm doing on YouTube?
Ouch. Wow, shots fired.
Alright, anyway, previously on Isla Sombra. You set sail on Strangeways' pirate ship, passing the time as you will on the calm sea waters. After a while, a sea serpent buffets the ship, forcing you all into a fierce battle. Emerging victorious, you use the rest of the sailing time to rest. The ship docks in none other than the village of Isla, which strangely seems active for almost being dark. You learn that not long ago, a stranger came into town making promises in exchange for something cryptic. Night holds no terrors on Isla. Colliard begins weaving rumors about a war brewing between Captain Oswey of the Ignomalion and Captain Strangeways in an attempt to remove the party from their dangerous affiliations. All the while, Strangeways said was making mysterious deals to secure safe travel to San Muerte, where Chance is being held captive, and perhaps a clue as to the location of the next Archangel. You learn that in order to enter San Muerte, a vast city underneath the pyramid, you need a Hagathite key, which the late Lady Dumont possesses. You sneak into the abandoned Dumont mansion, finding the corpse of the Lord and Lady in the main chamber. Confronted by Asha Dumont's youngest daughter, you find they are killed by a mysterious captain, a figure said to be the most fierce, merciless, and dangerous unmarked pirate, whose reasons for killing the Dumont remains unknown. Obtaining the Hagathite key, you return to Strangeways and rest before your next journey. And something that I forgot to add on the previous Sundays of Summer that I texted all of you guys, Tartok decided to draw a card. Yep. And our cliffhanger for last episode was what card he drew, or at least what he got.
Yeah, what was it called?
Hang on. Describe what it looks like first.
Oh,
Will the website do that?
What?
Will the website describe what it looks like?
Will the website? What do you mean? It's off of the DM's manual.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
He gets to pick the weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought like what
usually has a description or a picture with it.
Oh, of what the weapon is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So, suddenly, as you draw the card,
yes,
in your hand is a very, I would say, for lack of a better term, ornate, but clearly its ornateness is meant for the purpose of fear and inflicting the worst kind of damage possible. It's a mace, very heavy. I'm gonna just describe it and see if you guys can catch what mace it is. This magic weapon has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to release a wave of terror.
Oh, jeez, this thing. I'm familiar.
Each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute. While it is frightened in this way, a creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move into space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use only the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it has nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. At the end of each of its turns, the creature can repeat the saving throw, ending the effects on itself on a success. The mace regains 1d3, or I guess 1d4, extended charges daily at dawn. So you got the Mace of Terror.
Can I send it to you?
I figured I chose that one because you seem to have developed a taste for torturing. So I figured that would.
Which all started with a joke when you weren't here to play.
And now you just seem to enjoy tying people up and making them scared. So imagine tying someone up and then hitting them with the Mace of Terror.
frightened they can't move.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, ah!
So what about the rest of us?
The rest of you. So you guys are resting through the night to try before you guys set out in the morning towards San Muerte, which Strange Ways has told you he somehow knows where it is.
Oh, I know that he was setting up a meeting with someone who could take us there.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Yeah.
And I told the rest of the group that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Nice flex.
So
The group only knows it because I
That's
told
what I was going for. What I was going for was the fact that we knew that he didn't know. He found someone who knows.
Well,
So.
he found someone who could take him there.
Well, yeah.
But he knows where it is.
That's true.
So, you guys basically have the rest of the night and I guess to rest or to do whatever.
Cool.
Because you guys aren't setting out until the morning.
So is everyone just taking a long rest then?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
No.
So when Drum goes to bed, Collier heads over to Nock's room. Like, really quietly, though.
You knock on Nock's room.
I do.
Knock.
Knock, knocking on Nock's door. Stop.
I'm glad there's a new pun guy now that Chance is gone. Chance puns came up way too often.
Oh, very often.
They
yeah,
came.
way too often.
You say it had a very
Only
high
often.
chance.
You know what? I hope he is dead.
But you know, now that Collier's back, it's gonna be my Collier.
That's not a pun.
I know.
That's a weird name.
I know, but I can go back to that now.
Yeah. What is it?
So,
Stop.
got a minute?
Sure.
Cool. We're having a guy meeting. Let's go to Tortop's room.
All right. Yeah. The more things change, the more they say the same. What?
Alright, good. You're awake. Hang on. Just walked inside. Motion's knock to follow. Shut the door.
Oh, good, you're awake.
Sup, gents?
Yeah.
Yes, we gotta talk.
What about?
So, we're traveling with a Captain Strangeways, who's one of the most ruthless and feared of the unmarked pirates. What are percentages that we're gonna get betrayed at some point on this little jaunt?
It doesn't matter his reputation. He's a pirate. It was already really high as soon as we knew his profession.
Excellent. What's your opinion on the matter?
Highly likely.
Good. So we're all on the same page.
Aye.
So, we need to decide how we're going to deal with that.
We've been killing archangels. We can probably just walk up to him and end his life.
I would remind you that we're in his area. This is his territory.
Good point.
His guards seem very afraid of him.
Yes.
His guards.
Yes.
The people who are supposed to protect him.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure what point you're trying to make with that.
I don't know his capabilities.
Right. Neither do we.
We
But I'm
should
just
probably
saying.
be very cautious.
Agreed. But we also need to be ready to strike should we need be.
Someone cast scan on him.
How's Final Fantasy X going?
It's going great.
Great. I'm just saying, Drum's still fascinated with the guy, so we need to present a united front.
What guy isn't she fascinated with? Has she not seen you work?
Oh, thanks, man. I knew you liked me.
It's the magic.
Anyways, I'm just saying, we kind of need to have some sort of a code or a signal if we're going to turn on the guy. Because if one of us strikes when the rest of us aren't ready, we're sunk.
Figuratively, maybe literally.
What language do you speak? Can you speak Dwarven?
No.
Neither can I.
Aww.
It's
All right.
common.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay. Can you speak Celestial?
What's that one again?
Exactly.
What's that one again?
So I'm saying we need some sort of a code or a phrase or something so that the three of us present a united front.
Something that wouldn't normally come up in everyday conversation.
Correct. For example, hello is a bad attack phrase.
Correct.
But if I say it like, hello!
Well, I could teach you guys at least one dwarven word that I doubt he would know.
Do we know what language Strangeoy speaks other than Halfling and Common?
We can only assume that he doesn't speak dwarven.
I'd say he's less likely to know Celestial or Abyssal.
True. You could always. So, you know those languages?
I know Celestial.
I know
You could-
Abyssal.
It's like I got the angel and the demon on my shoulders right now.
I'm definitely the angel of this party.
Okay, well.
You don't need to.
So now I
Actually,
guess.
I don't know. You haven't really gotten a bad vibe from Collard yet, I would assume. He hasn't really done anything bad in front of you.
Yeah,
I mean,
in
learning
front of me.
In front, that's what I said.
in front of you. Yeah.
Learning one word from a language is not that difficult.
Alright, how about I teach you cheers in Celestial?
Works.
Cool. This is how you say it.
We're gonna be in trouble and go,
What are you doing?
Alright, cool. So did you both get that?
Aye,
Yes.
simple enough.
Cool. Alright, so good chat.
I'm gonna add some stupid lens flare effect.
Better than Abyssal, just.
Probably. Alright, cool. So you all understand that Drum's not in the room right now.
Correct.
I
Aye,
felt like that was for the best.
it always is.
I thought she was hiding.
She's not.
I'm behind the ficus. Surprise!
What are you guys talking about?
Hi, what are you guys talking about?
We have a slumber party?
Okay,
Can
well,
I do it?
what if she tries to stop us?
I mean, I could hold out my hand and stop her.
She only has 34 hit points.
Not that I know that, metal-wise.
Well,
Look,
would
Drum,
Tortok know what his new weapon does? Or is it like going to be an experiment? Like he's going to swing it and just like,
I
oh
mean,
god.
If you've attuned to it, you know what it does.
Does it cause it need attunement?
Yes, it
Yes.
requires attunement.
Yeah, it requires attunement. So yeah,
So you don't know what it does
until I attune to
until
it.
you attune to it.
Okay.
I figured he attuned to it just before I went to bed or something. Since he
Well, how
He
long?
just got it.
Yeah, just got it.
So you're still
During-
All right, cool, whatever. Anyways,
He'll do it before he goes to bed.
Yes.
But he has not done it since this conversation's going on.
look, Drum's a good girl, but she's very naive. She's fascinated with strange ways. Who's one of the most ruthless people on this island. So I apologize if I cannot take her feelings into consideration when I'm trying to save the world. I will apologize to her later. I'll teach her a song.
That'll brighten her
What?
right
I
up.
thought you were one of those fancy sword flipping entertainers.
Monica,
Oh,
got a problem?
no?
Say it.
I'm a big fan of instruments.
I don't even need to roll inside.
What's up?
Anyways, any objections to this plan?
Well, how are we going to restrain or otherwise incapacitate Drum if she's going to try to protect him?
Old person?
I'm going to hope that she doesn't turn on us and actually supports us, because if she does turn on us, well then our bond is not as strong as I thought.
And plus,
fair point.
I did just drag her into this building just with one hand. Literally her in the air. So I feel like I can just hold on to her.
I'm sure she understands bros before hoes.
Jeez.
Strange Ways being the hoe in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's strange ways.
Cool. So we're all game here.
Aye.
Yes.
Alright, then it is done. Man, you need to get some sleep. You look terrible.
Get out of my
Colliard leaves.
Not leaves.
And I'll go take my long rest.
Yeah.
I feel like I should put pillows on the other side of this.
Tartok gets attuned to his mace and know that is not a euphemism for something.
The mace is really jagged.
Got
Strikes
the
fear.
sure grip there.
Strikes fears into all those who see it.
All those who see him wield it are terrified.
Anyway.
Run away.
Moving on!
Yeah, they see it and run far, far, far away.
He turns left and people dodge the blow.
Alright, so you guys wake up from your long rest. Actually, everyone roll a d20. Everyone roll, because
6.
Chance is not here anymore, not sleeping.
Do you sleep? Nope.
Nope.
That was great. I think Knock asked that. Do you even sleep? Nope.
Nope.
I don't. I just space out for 4 hours.
So you rolled a 6?
6.
11.
11? 12?
8.
8? Knock wakes up first.
Alright.
Sounds like a good night. What the heck was that?
You know, like waking up music.
Oh, from like an inn? Like when you fully rested? Okay. Insert the Final Fantasy VII resting music here.
Alright, he would just get up and go downstairs.
Okay.
If no one's there yet, just start reading.
So when you...
You're gonna read out where everyone is. What are you reading?
Tome of Striking.
Okay, just making sure. So you're gonna whip out Two Ball's journal in the
Yeah.
middle of
I mean, he
place?
could put Two Ball's journal in front of the Tome of Striking Lightning so everyone looks like he's reading the tome.
Well, let's be honest, no one can even read the Tome of Striking Lightning either.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Can't you only read it because it's abyssal?
That's Two Ball's journal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tome of Striking Lightning is for anyone?
I assume.
I
It's just
couldn't remember. I didn't want
The
it.
Gossamer Tome, though.
Yeah.
That one, I can't read.
Anyway,
So
No.
when you come down, there is a man sitting at one of the tables that looks very out of place.
Mm.
He looks way too lawful good to be enjoying a time in a tavern in Isla. Although, strangely, he does look pretty at home, like he's been here before.
What else can I get from just looking at this person?
He kind of gave a glance at you, but then went back to the book that he was reading.
Same. Goes back to reading.
oh, you guys made eye contact. That's gross. You never make eye contact with another dude.
Alright, so... So Tortok wakes up next.
Full knowledge of his new weapon. I feel like this thing could talk. You guys would have a beautiful relationship.
Talking to the Bloodblade. And the Bloodblade goes, the Mace of Terror. I like it. Where did you pick up that fancy item?
Magical touch. It has appeared in my hand.
You're one of the luckiest dwarves I've ever met.
Far superior than my ancestors who forged weapons from steel. I forged them from my mind. Or in this case, a playing card.
A what now?
A playing card.
Well, I must say, if you don't feed me some blood in combat soon, I'm gonna start taking my own food.
You in what hands?
Snap.
Snap. Oh, dear.
That's what I thought. And he goes downstairs.
Alright, so you've met Javen before, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Briefly.
Javen is the one sitting there. Yeah. So Javen's sitting there and he looks up and sees you and he goes, "Oh, it's Tortok."
That was
Where's-
very awkward. Oh, it's Tortok.
I feel like I've seen you before, but I didn't care enough to remember your name.
It's actually very Tortok.
That
Hey,
is
Tortok.
Tortok.
Well, my name is Javen. Where's your wizard friend?
Need some band-aids for that fresh wound.
Some ice
Here's
for
the
that
wound.
burn.
Here's the wound. Here's the salt.
Rub it in there real nice.
In there real nice.
He's not with us right now.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
Where's Drum?
I can only assume asleep because we can't hear her already.
Also
You're not wrong.
accurate.
You're
It's
not
also
wrong.
accurate.
You're very accurate with that one. It's very loud.
You have a tendency of bringing out the awkward, honest truths.
She's very loud, except for when she doesn't want to be.
Speaking of, Drum wakes up. You wake up. Woo!
And there she is.
Wait, you hear this little.
She's skipping.
She's skipping down the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
You hear the ponytails all like wagging back and forth because she's skipping down here, you know?
Drumming to the beat.
No.
Javen looks up and he goes, "Wow, there she is."
Javen! And she like runs up and she like hugs his leg.
Like
Or hugs
yeah.
him. Is he sitting or is he standing?
He stood.
He stood? Okay, so he's like, so she hugs his leg. She's too tiny to
Mhm.
do anywhere else.
He kind of reciprocates the hug as best he can.
How many guy
She's
friends
like-
does she have?
And she goes back and she looks up at him and she's like, where have you been?
I've been doing reconnaissance.
Ooh, what'd you learn? What'd you learn? What'd you learn?
Well, is this everyone, or who else is traveling with you?
Collier's back.
Collier's back. Would you mind waking him up for me?
Sure.
I will do it.
She's already skipping up the stairs.
Mm.
Hey, Collier.
So,
Javen's here.
what?
I know. It's a
Yeah,
long story.
because Collier, Javen's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, long story. Well, we kind of ran into him at one point, but it looked a little bit like he'd been through a rough time, but he's alive.
Wonder what
somehow.
that's like.
he's alive somehow. I don't know how, but he's alive.
Did it ever occur to you that this is a trick?
Javen.
So no. That was the answer I got from that statement.
Well, then go see if it is.
You told him I was already here, didn't you?
Yeah,
Of course you did.
but I mean, you can always tell if it's a trick, right? Because I'm pretty bad at that.
What does he want?
He just wants to talk.
About what?
I don't know.
Now is a very bad time for us to be sitting down with a lawfully good paladin in the middle of Isla while we're making deals with some of the worst people on this entire island.
He's like, I didn't think of that.
I know you did. It's why I'm bringing it up.
She's like, well then we'll make it fast.
How about he comes up here where we can shut the door?
Good idea.
I know.
I'll go get him.
I have those occasionally.
I want it once in a while.
So she runs downstairs and she goes, Collier wants everyone to go up with Ip into his room so we can talk, quietly.
Collier hears that she said his name. He's just like,
Why did I come back?
It's like Squidward and SpongeBob. Like, you can't stand him, but you can't get anything away from her.
trying so hard to be a better person.
So Javen says that is actually a good idea. Other than Collier being back, is there anyone else?
I believe this is everyone.
Okay. Then let us go up to Collier's room. I see this inn has made very modest improvements, and he looks over to the bartender and winks. Dungato.
Have you been here before?
I have.
When?
Before I brought you guys here. It was on my first trip to Isla Sombra.
Did you go with anyone else or were you by yourself?
I came with other people.
Who'd you come with?
I probably shouldn't say.
Why?
To protect them. You never know who else is listening.
What about women in the room?
We'll talk about that another time.
Okay.
So we go into Collier's room. Javen looks at Collier, kind of looks him up and down and goes, "How you've grown."
And you're not dead anymore.
I was
How
never
nice.
dead. I was caught in an unfortunate time loop.
A time loop?
Uh-huh.
Please, you think I haven't been told that excuse before to get out of a date?
Oh, sorry I didn't come. I was caught in a time loop.
I only fell for it twice. Never again.
Dormammu didn't take my bargain.
She did not.
I had to keep asking.
It's your fault for scheduling a date on Groundhog Day. Alright, no more time loop buns. But Javen just kind of smirks and giggles and stuff and just says, well, I understand that you probably don't trust me.
No.
Well, is there a choice that you have? Or would you rather take your lot in with Strangeways?
I'm listening.
Unfortunately, as of right now, he is your only option. But I'm sure you guys have made plans as to if and when he will inevitably betray you.
What?
He seems like such a nice fella.
I'm sure he does. Drum. And Javen actually gets down on one knee to like look at you on your level, like eye contact on your level rather than slant it. And he goes, Drum, you are a good person with a good heart.
Thanks.
But you need to stop trusting people so much.
What?
Strangeways is not a good person.
Well, I mean, I know he's a pirate.
When you have used him to the best of what you guys need to fulfill your quest, abandon him.
She looks very uncomfortable. Like she doesn't want to. But
You
she
didn't
wants to
make
listen.
any. You didn't make any promises with him, did you?
No.
Javen sees everyone nodding and is just like, Drum.
I made one promise. Just one. And it was very situational. Okay?
Which was?
If we ever found the Cavern of Sleeping Dragons, we were to take them with us. If we ever found it.
We have a dragon that's gonna help us find it thanks to this dude.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Did Collier get told that? I assumed I got filled in on everything.
If Drum...
If Drum were not cared to...
I imagine Drum...
Drum
I would imagine
That's
Drum
a
would have
great
said
point.
everything.
everything that happened,
Every
and then
detail.
and then Tortok just standing there going...
Very vivid detail.
So yes, I would know that.
Yes, okay.
Well, if you ditch him soon enough, he'll never know that you entered the Cavern of the Sleeping Dragons. Take him to San Muerte and leave him there.
You probably have fun there.
He was actually raised among those people.
What? He what?
He was raised by Agathites. Where do you think he gets his malice and cruelty?
Napoleon complex?
That too.
When he did say that, because of his small size, he had to prove that he was, strong. So.
And he learned how to prove it from those Hagathites.
Oh.
Why do you think he knows where San Muerte is?
That's a good point. I didn't know.
Next time someone rolls around wielding dangerous information like that, it would behoove you to figure out why they know that. And how they know that.
She's like, hands are like behind her back. She's just like toe kicking, like, drawing on the wood with it.
And he puts one hand on her shoulder and says, "But I see you have grown in strength as well." Well, what?
I whispered to Tortok. I mean, we have the key. We could just lock him in there. That's all.
So Javen says, well, one of the reconnaissance things that I've been doing, I needed to inform you guys of. Because I feel like we need to have open communication. While you guys are hunting the Archangels, we and the second wave of Jolly Fiends will be making sure that no one messes with you. And Madhotep has killed every single one of the Jolly Fiends except for Ruckus, but we have made provisions to... Yeah.
You what was her name again?
Natazilia?
Natazilia. She's like, even Natazilia?
Madhotep got to Natazilia.
Aww. She was very nice.
Unfortunately, she was. However, one of the things that we are working on, I have gotten in contact with Ruckus, and we have 2 new members of the Jolly Fiends. You guys have met Abdiel.
Hey, Abdiel.
He's a very powerful... Hey, Collier does not know
Yeah,
who Abdiel is.
There was this guy who joined us for a short while. He was a monk.
No. Who's Abdiel?
Abdiel is a very talented hand-to-hand fighter.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
He is...
on the talented.
What?
Iffy on the talented. True, you met him at level 1.
Yeah. He also tells me that you guys had a run-in with Madhotep in Erebus, the underground city.
Him.
You fought him. And what disturbs me is that he said that you guys fought him one-on-one, hand-to-hand, weapon-to-weapon.
Yeah. It was really weird because when we stuck our weapons in him, there was no blood. Like, at all. Kind of weirded me out.
That's not what's weird about that fight. Madhotep is not proficient in hand-to-hand fighting. Madhotep only knows how to fire his bow effectively.
In which case he purposely went easy on us.
How well are you at hand-to-hand combat?
Not great. Why do you think I have a shock ring?
You tried to warn me.
Warn me, Chance!
I didn't see knock when Cinder got shot.
But yeah, Javen just says, well, should you guys run into Madhotep again, be sure to call one of us. And he hands Drum one sending stone.
He's like, ooh, sending stone.
Mm-hmm. And he says, I have the other one.
Okay. I'll call you if we need help.
Hey, Javen, just checking in. How's your day going? I did a really, really, really good day. Hope you did too. Bye. But like, times throughout the day.
Yeah. kind of like Spider-Man and Happy Hogan in Homecoming. It's like, hey, wondering when my next assignment's gonna be.
Lady bought me a churro. That was nice.
Not anything new.
This Hagathite bought me a churro.
He was cool.
This Hagathite bought me a churro from this kobold running a stand.
I love that kobold.
That kobold was great. All right, anyway.
One of my best NPCs.
This is great.
Stones have voicemails.
Javen is not here right now. Please leave a message after the go away. All right, so Javen says, all right, now you are headed to San Muerte for the purpose of finding your magician friend?
Yes, my employer.
Okay. It just so happens that our intel says that the next Archangel is somewhere near San Muerte.
That's convenient.
Very convenient. Almost
Plans.
too convenient.
Twilight theme.
Oh, okay, I was like, oh, why?
Not that Twilight.
Okay. Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, yeah. All right, so Javen basically just wishes you guys luck and tells you guys to be careful, and then repeats the admonition that the second you guys get all that you need from Strange Ways, ditch him immediately. And
Everyone likes a drum.
and so a dimensional door opens behind him. He steps through it, and
Why did you learn to choose that?
also, all of you guys roll perception.
Ooh.
Yeah, nope, that's
Okay.
usual drum.
12.
She did not. 6.
6? Okay.
18.
17?
17?
Ooh.
Yeah, 17. Actually, no, that is an 18 now.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
So Collier and Tortok notice just before the dimensional door opens that Ruckus is standing on the other side, keeping the door open.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. As it closes, you see him like smirking as he
Drum would have gone
Closes
ballistic fangirling.
yeah, just like it's Ruckus.
She was like, ah! But she didn't. She didn't see it.
Ruckus has to remain in secret
It's a good thing for him that she didn't see him.
because he would have dove. She would have dove right through the dimensional door like Ruckus.
To a shouted ruckus, everyone in the
Everyone would have been like 10, 12,000
Ruckus is
gold
here?
bounty.
He's here?
Rush
No?
to the Collier's room.
I feel like I live in a world where more people recognize me than I do them. Does that make me a bad person?
No. I get that all the time.
I think for different reasons.
Oh, thanks, man. Man, I didn't know you looked up to me so much.
I kind of have to make eye contact.
I mean, it's really easy to look up to Collier, though. He's cool.
Smiles.
Just a little thing.
Who is it?
Strange ways.
Oh.
Sup?
Are we all ready to go?
Need a few minutes.
All right. I'll be down waiting.
See you soon.
See you soon.
So I think I need to address the elephant in the room.
Or the halfling in the room.
No, the elephant.
Okay. The halfling in the room.
Hi, Drum.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Tortark goes and stands in front of the door, just like.
I'm fine.
Good, good. So you're in a good mindset for conversation. That's what you're saying.
Yeah?
That's great, great. Very malleable, reasonable right now.
Yeah?
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I don't trust Javen.
What makes you say that?
Because he died.
Well, I mean, we didn't necessarily see him die. He just went poof.
Uh-huh.
He
Wasn't there a
poofed.
lot of blood?
There
Uh-huh.
was.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Maybe he poofed to somewhere where there was a healer.
He poofs.
Uh-huh. And then he suddenly shows up again, saying he was caught in a time loop. You know who controls time?
She literally just like freezes and she's like, I mean, maybe the reason why he's in a time loop is because he's fighting him. So, you know, he's caught in a time loop.
Why would Tubal put his arch enemy, who hates him more than hell itself, or however Javen phrased it, in a time loop where he could constantly come back and harass him? That seems like a bad idea. Granted, I'm not some evil tyrant, but if I was one, I would not do that.
Unless he thought that there was no way he could win, and so it's a torment of unending failure.
Didn't seem very tormented.
Yeah, he seemed pretty okay.
He seemed to have friends on the other side of that door.
True.
There was someone else on the other side of the door?
Yeah, some stupid looking person.
What do you look like?
No,
Long
not,
hair.
Not important right now.
Long matted hair, no shirt.
We're focusing on the topic at hand.
Right, sorry. I mean, we can always play with caution.
Can you?
Yes?
Insight check. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Collier
can
knows Drum too well.
She's being honest in the fact that she wants to try to be cautious, but she knows that she sometimes is not very wise in what she does, and that she reacts a little too fast. But when she's saying yes, she's basically saying, I will do my best not to react the way I normally do and be very cautious about him. Basically what her yes was.
Well, how do you two feel?
About what she's saying?
No. About trusting Javen. I shared my piece, she shared hers. You two are being quiet, though. Granted, you weren't there in the beginning.
Right. I don't like paladins. Too stuck up in one certain way of doing things.
Alright. So that's a no. Don't trust Javen.
I'm not going to.
Alright, cool. So it's 2 against 1 right now.
It's 2 against 1.
I say, Everything goes better with a grain of salt. That's how I'll put it.
Especially food.
Question: Your bow, was Jamin in this group you were supposed to help at all?
Not in the group. I was really only told about who was in the group at the time. So when I first heard about it, you were there. Then you weren't there.
Yeah, it's complicated.
I'm sure.
Look, I'm just saying, he's not exactly proven trustworthy.
I'll put down
He
the
does
con
keep a lot of
list.
secrets.
Put that on the con list.
What are you doing?
He and Chance had this
He
whole
doesn't even have
pros and
anything. He's
cons
not
list
timing.
thing. But like,
That's weird.
Con. It was.
Alright. Anyway.
he does keep a lot of secrets.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if he's friends with the Jolly Fiends,
Who
Me,
seem
the
to
one-
be doing so well.
And the ones that are all dead except for him.
except for Ruckus, the leader.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And
That they got them all. Every single one of them. Across the entire island. Like, someone told them where they were.
And you make a good point.
I know.
Ain't so jolly when you're dead.
But why would he bring us to the island?
Only to kill us.
Who says that?
Yeah, what? What
No,
happened?
I'm just-
I didn't have my hand on you.
Was that the blood blade?
Oh!
Not sure. Might want the angelic artifacts. Might want us to stir up trouble for
He
factions.
was the one that put out the sign. He didn't know who was coming. Or the wanted thing.
Yeah, I didn't know, and he said he wanted that, Two Balls was enemy, and
It's not like he knew you were exactly going to be coming.
Plot
Responding.
twist, Tubal's the good guy. You never know with this DM.
Good manipulation can work on most people, regardless of their specific background. When your motivation is come with me to help save the world, there's going to be very few people who are like, nah, I'm good. I hope the world blows up.
Some people just
Except
want to
maybe-
watch.
I was just gonna say. Some people just want to watch the
Some,
world burn.
but they probably wouldn't have answered the ad.
Fair point.
Look, I'm not saying we jump him the next time he shows up. I'm just saying I don't really believe what he says.
is there a way we can find out if he's telling the truth or not? My book! Maybe my book knows!
How would your book know if Jade was telling the truth or not?
I don't know, but maybe.
The one that speaks truth and then also sometimes lies.
It depends on which time I open it, apparently. If he tells the truth, he always tells the truth. If he lies, he's always lying.
Worth an ask, I guess.
Sure.
If it
She
knows
pulls out her
things.
book, and she opens it. Hi!
Hello?
What's my name?
Drum? Drummerless Swift Fingers?
Okay, good. Alright, so what do you know about Javen,
Javen?
Paladin?
The Paladin. Arch enemy of Tubal. Wants to stop him at all costs.
Anything else?
He's a dragon.
He's a what?
He's a gold dragon.
What?
Book's clearly defective.
Yeah. He's a gold dragon disguised as a human. He was raised human.
How old of a gold dragon?
That would...
Didn't Javen breathe fire on that sea serpent?
He did! He did breathe fire!
You people keep weird company.
I thought I was really talking to a boat.
You have blades attached to your gauntlets. You want to be the one to judge people about weird company?
Theatrics, sir. You
Sir?
know about them?
Sir?
That's not theatrics.
Although that does explain why he's so...
Not fun.
Yeah!
Did it answer my question?
Oh,
How
what?
old?
How old?
Yes.
30?
What, like
Adult?
Young.
Does anybody know the age of dragons when they reach adulthood?
He's 30 in human years. So,
Book.
30 to dragon?
How old?
We'll just
Does
say
it
like is
take-
he young, medium, or old?
Young.
Okay. I was about to say
Okay.
I'm pretty sure 30 is pretty young for a dragon.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
See drum.
I mean, technically. So, like, yeah, he's an adult dragon.
So
Sorry.
drum. This
Sorry.
would be the kind of thing that, like, I don't know, if we're supposed to save the world. I think I would share that kind of information.
That would have been so useful.
Yeah, it would have been.
Maybe we could have flown here. Well, you could have flown here.
Wait. So much could have happened differently if he had told us he was a dragon.
What? People are keeping secrets from me?
I mean,
No.
look, drum. You know I love you, right?
Aw, thanks. I love you too.
Thank you. But there's one thing he said that was accurate. We can't keep doing this. Cinder and Chance trusted people. Chance is gone. And Cinder's dead. Now, look, I don't know a thing about the two of you, but I know you. And if you've traveled with them for this long, they've been fighting by your side. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt until they tell me otherwise. Javen, though, has been a complete anomaly from the beginning and continues to be so. I do not trust him. We have to keep this to ourselves.
So don't tell him that we know he's a dragon?
That is correct.
That is very correct.
That is very accurate.
I'll try to hold back all my questions
That's not... No, you will. You will not try, you will.
then. I will hold back all my questions then. Next time we'll see. And the next time. And the time after that.
So, Drum, can I
Yeah?
trust you with that sending stone I gave you? Because I do not want you having conversations with Javen behind our backs.
Of course, I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay, so you're okay if Nock holds on to it. Because Nock seems like a really stand-up guy to me.
Oh, thanks, man.
You,
He
I'm
is
not
standing.
sure about.
I have my issues.
Okay, good. I'm still able to read people.
Well,
It's a thing.
Dwarves are hard to read. Don't take that personally.
Oh, no.
I mean,
no, we
Javen
lost.
knows
severe-
me better, but I mean, if
Nock's
he
not going to
holds-
use it. He's just holding on to it until we as a group decide that we will communicate with him if we communicate with him.
And then you can hold it.
Okay.
Knock accepts.
Write it on your sheet.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Okay. 1 second. Then opens the door.
Oh.
Yeah,
And it's Strange Ways. It's like,
we'll be right down.
right down?
Right down.
All right.
Look, this guy's already leaving.
Your ride isn't going to... Your ride isn't going to wait all day.
Walk.
well, we should get going. She's gonna.
Card heads down as well.
So they go on, and there's just a standard wagon with a very surly character at the reins. How do I put this? You guys haven't met Hagathites before, but yeah, he's a Hagathite. So his skin is a little bit darker. He's got more muscle. He's a little bigger than most, and he just kind of has this like savage look in his eyes.
Hi.
Is it just the 6 of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of you guys in Strange Ways, and just that Agathite at the reins.
Need a hand drum or are you good?
She has a hand drum.
She does. Fine, get in yourself. Card gets in the wagon.
Chum climbs up on the wagon. She's used to climbing up stuff.
Yeah, because little.
She's little. She climbs stuff.
Do you need a hand tour talk?
I'm not that small.
Kind of keep talking like you are.
Because you're taller than me.
By that much.
No, I just have to look up.
Alright.
Still degrading.
Yeah.
Still do. No one else points it out, though. You're the only one that points it out.
If you can't laugh at yourself, then something's wrong with you.
I really can't get a read on you.
It's the facial hair, like you said.
Sure, it's that.
Oh, Tartak, roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Minus two?
Well, lucky for
That's
you.
pretty good, though.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
23.
23.
Ah, you know, minus two, 23.
You rolled a 19.
Nice.
He's a fighter barbarian, so his constitution's
Nice.
pretty high.
Yeah, I would have plus 6, but it's minus 2, so plus 4.
Not that bad. You feel a slight nick, like something, as if someone just kind of poked you with the edge of a dagger,
Where?
right where you're keeping the blood blade, and you take 1 hit point of damage.
Oh, if only I was raging.
I don't think you can go below.
One half of a point.
Yeah. Oh, are you fighting me?
Are you holding it while
Yeah.
you ask? Yes, of course.
Did not.
Do you like animals or anything like that?
Blood is blood.
Okay. I'll get you an animal.
Soon, please.
Well, whenever we set up camp, I'll go look for one.
And when will that be?
Hey, Strangeways, how long till we get there?
Until we get to San Muerte?
Until we set up camp, or if you have a point for that.
Oh, until we set up camp. Oh, we'll be setting up camp between lunchtime and dinner. We'll be setting up camp just before we cross the ferry. We have to go back to the mainland.
Does that sound okay to you?
No promises.
Well, don't bite me again, okay? That's just weird. Like, we have a thing going. Like, I feel like our relationship has built up. We don't need to bite.
Tortok, get in the stupid carriage.
Oh, you've been sitting in the carriage.
Not yet.
Sorry, can't we hear
Before
you?
he sits down, he just sits.
Yeah, you guys can hear him talk.
You
Yeah,
away.
yeah, you guys can hear him talking.
Who are you talking to?
What do I tell him?
Whatever you want. You can tell him you're talking to me. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I
Oh.
have a magical weapon. This mace. I
Good.
summoned it from my deck of many things.
You hear
Side check that.
you hear a voice in your head. Nice one.
10. Nope. Okay, she's not sure. 10.
Sure.
Wait, 10 plus. Yeah, nope. 10. She's not
That was
sure.
a 2 plus my
Yeah, you guys are like, ooh, mace.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that sounds about right. I have a bow, you know.
That's a really.
Yeah.
Same diff, yeah, you know.
I summoned it last night and I attuned to it, and now I have a voice in my head whenever I hold it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sounds dangerous.
It likes to scare people, apparently. Calls itself the Mace of Terror.
It's not very original.
No, it's not. It's like me, dwarf with a beard. That's my name, right? Like it. Not very original at all.
Can we go?
Yeah, you guys are going. Like, the carriage is moving.
Car just goes, this is going to be a long trip.
That car trip with your siblings.
Yeah, just like, oh
There's no
no.
iPods.
No. Where's just an iPod you forgot to
Dwarf
charge
enchanted,
it?
dwarf enchanted. dwarf-
I'm stuck in a short space, small space, with 5 companions.
You're gonna have to roll an extremely high DC on this one
Okay.
because they all know you.
Nope, that did not.
All right, that's what I thought.
Apparently she didn't want to.
Anything else before we cut to a commercial break?
Subconsciously she didn't want to.
I think starting the trip's a good commercial break.
I think so too. All right, so for everyone at home, we will be back in a few days with part 2, and until then, please click that like and subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified about our new videos coming out, and we will see you guys soon. Woo!
Hey guys, hope you liked the show because it was a lot of fun to make. If you haven't already done so, please click the like and subscribe button and ring that bell. It really helps the channel out. Also, do follow us on Twitter to stay in the loop on everything Dungeoneers. See you soon and goodbye.